When you were writing this long, sort of, I mean, there's a lot in there, a lot of feeling, a lot of culture, a lot that had to be explained to people later. Did you know when you were writing like 6 or 7 verses that it was going to be this iconic thing?
No, I did not. Basically, I had a record deal that went away, and I was thought I was out of business again. I'd put out one album, and so I was working on this, and I was just having a good time, enjoying doing it, thinking, well, if I get this out, this will probably be the last thing I ever do, because, like I say, the record company had gone away, but they were taken over by United Artists, and they put money behind the song, and it became a big hit right away. But it was different than other hits. I've had other hits, but nothing was like that. People would stop the car, and and no, I know where I was when I first heard it. I've heard this all my life from people, and so it was just a different kind of a thing.
I mean, top 5, and the other ones that we're talking about in the 20th century are things like Judy Garland's "Over the Rainbow" and "This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land," and then "American Pie." I mean, that's like...
These are all my favorite songs, too. I mean, White Christmas.
White Christmas?
Yeah. People ask me, what's your favorite pop song? I'll always say it's White Christmas, because I remember, you know, as a kid, I was born in 1945, when I was 51, 52, hearing that song, and it was a very different country that we had then.
But the backstory added a lot to this, too, the Buddy Holly. I mean, when you hear the song, you think it's great, but then you hear the backstory, and it really kind of, really kind of sets in.
Well, I had been
yeah.
always interested in Buddy Holly and the plane crash that occurred for many years, and I remember meeting Phil Everly at in 1969 at the Newport Folk Festival. That was the weekend that he landed on the moon, and there were all these famous people at this festival. I was lucky to be part of a group of singers that Pete Seeger brought to the festival, and I went up to Phil Everly and I said, you knew Buddy Holly? They were very close, of course. He said, yes. He said, you know, he died because he had to do his laundry. And I thought, whoa, that sort of changed everything when he said that. I started thinking about it again because it made him human. And that's what really started me thinking about, writing something about it. Because, there are a lot of things you think about, but you don't know whether they're going to be a good song idea or not. But that just, the first part of the song just came out, and that led the way for this sort of dream thing. And the idea was that basically politics and music are flowing parallel. This is my little theory. Right. And so, in a way now we have sort of a spectacle rock. It owes more to Liberace than it does to songwriting. And so we also have a new kind of politics. We don't, kind of a spectacle politics, I guess you might say.
They're going to play us out, but what are the economics of all this? How do the royalties work?
The economics of it?
The economics of this song.
You still get royalty checks?
For you,
well, I became a millionaire immediately, and it was lovely. I had no money.
And the royalty checks still
And you
keep
still go to
coming.
the mailbox?
What's that?
You still go to the mailbox to pick up checks on this?
I think they do it directly into the...
It's a direct deposit.
A direct deposit, yeah.
Okay.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.